cameras, drops the mic like Thor's hammer. Boom, chasing M40, screaming plots in the writer's room. Lord Triage stitches through his threads of the loom. Pop culture dissected, every panel consumed. Comics, anime, films on rewind. Deep dives, we leave no frame behind.
Like the story of Dracula, or at least his origin story, as a tragedy.
We take you inside. Super breakdown, it's one wild ride. X-ray the pixels, every Easter egg exposed. Marvel the DC where the fandom explodes. From Akira to Gotham, the saga unfolds. With the narrators of myths.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, shapeshifter.
Wars, we dig for the gems,
Shapeshifter.
open the doors. It's a super breakdown, we're cracking the code.
Let's touch on Blackheart real quick. We just was shitting you.
From the pages to the screen, we take you inside. Super breakdown, it's one wild ride.
Watch them.
Hello. We are back again with another amazing episode. This is a Super Breakdown. I'm Power Maximus. We're here with everyone's favorite. Oh, never mind. He's not here yet. He'll be here shortly. He'll be here shortly. But the one, the only Darth Legacy, Jason M40, and our special guest coming all the way from a room full of blerds, Lady Mandalore.
Hi, gentlemen. Hi, everybody out there. It is wonderful to be a part of this special episode because, woo, F them kids.
Whoa.
Oh man, this is gonna be a fun episode. If you have not been paying attention, we have been slowly breaking down Welcome to Derry over the past few weeks. We've just been letting the episodes stack. As you may or may not know, if you're a fan of Derry, tonight is the season finale. We don't know what's about to happen. All we know is that it's not going to be good.
Shit's about to hit the fan. That's what's about to happen.
I feel like it's already hit the fan. They just burned the whole. The last episode they burned a whole building full of niggas and children.
Oh my
Literally though.
Literally.
Oh.
Shit has already hit the fan.
There is no bright spot in this black spot. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't mean it.
Oh god.
I didn't mean it.
The only light at the end of this tunnel is the dead light. The only light at the end of this tunnel, it seems like, is the dead lights.
Oh god.
That's the only light at the end of this tunnel. But so
I didn't mean it. I swear to God, I didn't.
Oh God.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well.
Laugh to keep from crying. Laugh, which is also something somebody did in that last episode too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. That last episode was definitely I'll be honest, as a black man, that shit was rough to watch.
Seriously.
It was very rough to watch.
I just really I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but as soon as they said, "Oh, we got guns too," but they're just government issue, they should have just pulled them triggers.
What?
At that point, I'm blasting. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the military. I guess the bad side would be, or what kind of trouble they would get into, aside from drinking and smoking and whatever the fuck else might have been going on in that place. It could not possibly be as bad as what ultimately happened.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my hits from my senior officer or whoever, but you know what else is gonna happen? I'm not gonna be in fucking Derry no goddamn more. So I'm gonna take that L. I'm good.
I agree, but I don't think anything would happen because remember that spot was given to Dick. It was given to him for specifically that.
Right. You can try and leave Derry, but you might not be able to.
Yeah, but here's the thing: all they needed to say was we had intruders on military property with weapons. threatening military personnel.
But you also had civilians that you probably shouldn't also not have had.
The
There's,
military don't say nothing about them.
hey, look, hey.
Because remember, all that military and that establishment wants to do is cover up the real reason why they're there, right? Yeah. And so if they're like, holy shit, we have a whole group of black officers that just unloaded. We just had a whole shootout between black and white people on our property, and the black folks saying that they had intruders on a military establishment, and all they mean is like, oh, the alcohol came from them. They brought the alcohol. They were racist, trying to lynch us and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure the military, at least especially that general, you know, he was quick to cover shit up.
Yo, I don't like him no more.
I don't like him.
Wait, you liked him to start with?
I did at first, because
I had a little respect for him, but now, oh god,
because he won me over when he kicked the racist dude out, and then everything after that, I was like, all right, and then when I found out what he was really trying to do, I was like, oh, I can't be cool with you no more.
But
let's
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let's remember right from the beginning, though, right? This general was deceptive.
True. Oh, yeah, he sent them in there to beat him.
Exactly. Correct. There we go.
But the other half of it is that, you know, special agencies do that all the time. They will kidnap, you know, potential recruits all the time and torture them to see if they'll give up the goods as an initiation. You know, they'll do that all the time.
Yeah. Certain classified programs will do things on purpose to people in those programs to cover their tracks, basically.
I'm pretty sure that's a part of the final exam in Quantico. Like, they just randomly snatch up their participants and torture them, and attempt to torture them for information.
There's another layer to that too. Because this is technically, if that's the case, this has happened to Holland?
Holleran.
No, Dick
Holleran. Their names are so similar. Hanlon and Holleran.
Hanlon. This has happened to Hanlon technically 3 times. Then it happened to him when he was going through recruitment or boot camp or whenever that happens. It happened with the general here, and the third one that everybody seems to forget is the POW camp, because he was a prisoner of war.
Yeah. They don't really talk about that too much.
So him doing this, completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
And he didn't do it to his war buddy.
Yeah,
because they didn't care about him. He wasn't the one with the damage to amygdala. Wait, what?
Yo.
Jay, how do you say that? Amygdala, right?
Yeah, damage to the amygdala. Yeah.
But the general basically put him like it was basically another POW camp because it was Derry, and
shit.
That's why he got mad, because the general put his family in danger knowingly.
Yeah,
that's why he was so mad.
Oh yeah, he's man. No, yeah. At that point, yeah. Once I found out what we were there for, and that at least my son was involved in that. If it was somebody else's kid, I'd be like, all right, let's work as hard as we can to stop this, right? Let's get this done to stop this. But my kid, bro, we got to get out of here, bro. Fuck stopping this shit. We getting out of here. I would just be selfish like that in that moment. I'm just being honest. I'll be like, yeah, not my kid, son. We out. We out. I'm going AWOL.
Yeah, but then you have to worry. Then what? Then you're in jail for abandoning your post.
Nobody cares about a black man disappearing in an army.
Listen, look, I don't know about that. Homie.
All we
Somebody gotta be made
needed,
an example out of.
all we needed was another black body. Back then, they would have known the difference. They wouldn't have cared to know the difference.
Mm.
Because look, actually, that's a good point. Actually, if you looked at what happened in the last episode, what did she do? She literally took his clothes, Hank's clothes, and put it on another black man who had died in there. And now they think that they're like, oh yeah, no, it's a black body, it's him. We don't even have to look. Yeah, it's him. They're wearing his clothes that he was wearing when he left. It's got to be him. All right. And even then, she said it herself. His wife said it herself. Mind you, let me point out, she is gorgeous.
Yo, I love her sass.
She is so fine, and it's the sass that makes her even finer.
It's not even sass. She's right.
She's right. She is right. She's right. And it's her.
Hey, I think I just had an epiphany.
Go ahead.
She is the only one in Derry not affected.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Whoa.
She is the only one who sees things
as
normally. Yes.
Whoa. Wow. That is a good point.
She's standing on business 110 fucking %.
Oh
this
my
whole way
God.
through.
That's insane.
Actually,
yo, this winter wheat whiskey got me thinking.
Wait, hold on. You got the whiskey and the other stuff too?
No, he said bourbon.
No, I'm sorry, the bourbon, and I thought you said give me 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Wait, you're crossed? You're crossing? You're cross? Okay, we're getting off topic.
Respect.
We'll talk about that later. I can't do that. I will throw up in 5 minutes after.
Aw, well.
Yeah, I can't cross. I can either go all the way one or all the way the other.
Let's all remember my history.
Oh, you were absolutely right. And Jay, that is dark as shit.
Oh.
Hey.
Part of me wants to say more.
I'm doing great.
That's okay. Then we're great. Everybody's great.
Wow, Jay, that was dark. I be forgetting about that too.
Ooh, much like the bourbon.
Yes. Wow. But no, bro, that is really crazy. I never realized that she literally is the only one. Like, the fuck is these niggas doing? What are you doing? Y'all just letting these kids run around here beating the shit out of other people. Well, boys will be boys. You gotta let them let it out some way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, to an extent, yes. But when it gets to a point where now it is harming other kids, no, intentionally harming other kids. Because honestly, I did stupid stuff. I did a lot of stupid stuff that resulted in me getting pretty badly hurt. I have scars to tell the stories. But so at that point, it's like, hey, if a boy doing something stupid that's gonna result in him getting hurt, and he knows that it's something that could get him hurt, you gotta let him take the knot on the head sometimes.
Yeah.
But now, if he's doing stuff that can hurt other people, then you really got to step in and be like, yo, listen.
Yeah, absolutely not.
If you're doing dumb shit, let it fuck yourself over. Don't fuck everybody else over.
Agreed.
That's really that's how I feel. And everything I do, if I want to do some dumb shit, I'm gonna ask the party, yo, y'all want to do some dumb shit? And if they say yes, hey, they say yes. But I will make them very aware that whatever we're about to do may result in injury and or death. And or jail time.
I just wonder what the specific reason is why she's not affected. Maybe we'll find that out. Maybe
she's the one that damaged amygdala, whatever the hell that is.
But that's crazy though, because
it's almost it's
how long has what is it? Hanlon. How long was Hanlon there before she showed up? Was it weeks? Was it months?
I think it was a few days. No, I think it was a week.
I would say maybe no more than a week.
Yeah, because remember he had to get the house set up and stuff like that. He had to get everything moved in and stuff like that.
Yeah, there was just a few boxes inside the house already, though. They weren't unpacked.
Right.
Yeah, I
You know
think
what I
that was
mean?
I think that was his stuff, and they shipped the rest of the stuff there, and then she brought his stuff. Brought what's his name? Will?
Yeah.
Yeah, Will stuff and her stuff in the car with them.
I'm only questioning it because maybe that's a factor.
There's a possibility.
In the amount of time, yeah. She ain't drinking the Kool-Aid that much, that's for sure.
No, most definitely not. But maybe it's also a mental thing as well. Maybe she just has that level of mental fortitude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is why Will's probably not as affected either.
Exactly. Well, I take it as that Will has a little bit of shine as well, because I feel like a lot of times when we talk about it, we forget to talk about the shine.
That's what I love about Welcome to Derry, because it really blends in that aspect of Stephen King's universe, and you really can tell, like, according to lore, children have the shine, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's why, in my opinion, it wants to feed on children. And certain adults will have the shine, just like Dick Halloran. And that's why it was so excited when he met him.
Yeah, because he's like, oh. It's I feel like it's the equivalent of when Palpatine met Luke for the first time. Oh, the force is strong within this one.
Oh, you tasty. Nom nom nom.
You know,
are you?
Yeah. I feel like Pennywise meeting. I can't say it that way.
Halloran.
Yeah, meeting Halloran is like the equivalent of, and I when I say this, I'm gonna bring it way back to an older episode. Like that's the equivalent of Zordon mixed with Batman meeting some stressed out teenagers. They just start salivating at the mouth. They're like, ooh, yeah, fresh meat. I swear.
Has so many layers to it.
I said it in our Power Ranger episode years ago. Like Zordon is Batman with a with a child fetish.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that I feel like that's a little bit of you're giving him too much credit there. I would say it's Batman without a corporeal form.
Batman with that's the thing. Zordon does have a corporeal form.
Oh right, he's in that,
inside the thing. You know, that's just because he just got to be like that because he got fucked up.
Yep.
In the last his last battle, whatever, when he was a Ranger.
Yeah.
God, I gotta really dive into these Power Ranger comics, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, like Pennywise, and then I'm not a huge fan of Bill Skarsgård. There's very few things that I'm like, hell yeah, he killed that shit.
Yo, Bill Skarsgård. Yo, he is absolutely amazing, because I just watched Nosferatu, and then you watch this.
Ooh.
Holy shit!
I gotta watch it. Everyone keeps asking me about it. I don't know why. People have been asking me about Nosferatu lately, and I'm like, I haven't watched it yet,
dude. It is unlike any horror movie that you will see, because it's more of an experience. The feeling that his character is able to give you is phenomenal.
Creepy motherfucker. Creepy motherfucker.
You don't see him as like a human actor. Like you actually it's good.
He's I would equate him to oh wow, I can't remember his name right now. What is going on? Oh, the guy that oh fuck my life did The Mask. Oh
Carrey.
shit,
Jim
Jim Carrey.
Carrey.
Thank you. Good fucking Christ.
Oh my. Oh my.
If
My. Are you okay?
if
Too
Jim
much
Carrey
tequila?
wasn't funny, that's Bill Skarsgård.
Whoa, you said that Jim Carrey. Oh, that's terrifying.
Yo,
yeah.
that is perfect.
That's terrifying because
That
I've
is
watched Jim
good.
Carrey and like the biggest thing, like when Jim Carrey goes into his serious stuff,
It's
it's
creepy.
fucking
Yeah,
terrifying.
it
It
is.
is.
Not
Like
It absolutely
23,
is.
23 was terrifying.
bruh.
You
Bruh.
ever watch Dark Horse?
Mm-mm.
No, that was definitely next on my list for him though.
It's a different kind of movie.
Mm. I don't know.
Um,
I don't
but but no, like Bill Skarsgård, I was never been a big fan of him, like because I felt like I couldn't sit through The Crow. I thoroughly enjoyed him when I first was introduced to him in Hemlock Groves on Netflix. That was my first introduction to him and his acting, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty dope." He played a vampire, well, an umpire, and I thought it was pretty dope. And then with it, I was like, "Oh, awesome!" And then there's that one movie that came out, I think last year, that I still have to watch. That he was in. I think it's like Hank versus the World or something like that, where like he's the mute and he has his own like dialogue in his head.
That movie is fucking phenomenal. As far as like those one shot type of action movies,
Yeah,
and it had a good story to it. It did not get enough play up, in my opinion.
yeah. And I heard it. Isn't it like it's David Harbour or something doing the voiceover?
No, Archer.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy who played Archer.
H. John Benjamin.
Oh, yes.
It's something like that.
Either way, I got to see that because that one does actually really look good. But I couldn't sit through Crow. Like I got a few minutes into it, and I was like, I also think that was my nostalgia stopping me from being able to watch it because
It's not the same story, right? They rewrote it.
I don't even know.
Oh,
I didn't even give it that much time. I literally watched the first like 10 minutes and was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Turn it off.
If you're able to, I would definitely sit through Nosferatu. It's long, but it's worth it.
Yeah, that was the other thing. The only reason why, because I didn't have the time to sit down and watch through it.
But anyway,
Bill Skarsgård as it is, he's great. He's a different kind of it. He's not Tim Curry it. You know, he's not Tim Curry. Tim Curry it was terrifying. And I think I said this in the last episode that like Tim Curry's it was more terrifying than Bill Skarsgård's it is. One, I'm an adult now. Two, because Tim Curry's it is the visual look at him is like somebody that you'd be like, oh, he's working a kid's birthday party. You know, and he's on break. Yeah. He's outside smoking a cigarette, sipping from his flask.
And that's a thing too. When they actually started filming the very first It film, they like some of the producers were actually a little disappointed because it was really a little risky because it was really the first child endangerment film that surrounded around that.
You know what I mean? Because for a long time that was a big thing, like no women, no children.
And and if you know you're filming a clown on television attacking children, so a lot of the stuff that's in the book they really couldn't even put in the film because it's so gory
or graphic. I heard they had to run a train on the chick in the book. That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's still not
no.
Yeah.
And again,
Not
these
okay.
are kids. Stephen King, you were not just smoking weed, sir.
Correct.
You were off of
Correct.
like some absinthe with a few
Yeah.
hits, with a few lines,
No crack.
rolling off an 8-ball, then pop the bean,
A little
It was
shroom action
a little shroom
too.
action, and was
Yeah.
sipping on a yak at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Stephen King was the first person to be sipping on some lean, because that is insane. A fuck, like this whole story conceptually, if you were to explain it to somebody without them seeing it, they'll be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I do appreciate like how they took a lot of the lore about it, how he is like this creature is able to look in the deepest, darkest pits of your soul and see your innermost fear.
Mhm.
And it said it himself to Halloran in his vision in the bathroom when he was just portraying his grandfather. Like they literally translated that right into the series. I thought that was very good.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. When he was like, "Don't open the box."
Mhm.
Yeah. Wow. And again, I haven't read the book. Jay has read the book. He read the book a while ago.
That's
Very
a
long.
that's a
But this-
lot to commit to memory. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah. But here's the thing, and this is something about Jay that honestly me and Triage didn't really know until recently. His brain works differently than ours. Because he'll spit out some random ass fact. Like he'll know a random ass fact about something that is so precise and specific. Like to the point I have to look it up to make sure it's right because of how confident he is when he says it. Like, shit, what was the one thing you said? Shit.
It's just weird. I don't know why.
He's like a dictionary or an encyclopedia. Like I didn't know. Like when we first talked about this, I didn't understand like what was so special about Hanlon. I thought I was thinking, oh, he had to shine too, because I didn't catch that moment when they were talking about him being injured and while he was in battle. Jay was like, oh yeah, it's because he has a damaged amygdala. Oh, whatever.
Amygdala.
He has a damaged megalodon.
just tap me on the shoulder when you need to say it, bro. I got you.
Yes.
It's not an easy word to say.
It's not, but it's any other time I can say the damn word. But now that I got a microphone in my hand, I can't say it. But he was like, yeah, it's because this, and that controls the fear response, and this, and this go into your brain and that, and I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I had no clue what that did. I was thinking like, I'm saying I'm like, what is Abdullah Oblongado? What? I'm going back to Waterboy.
Well, to be specific, it's not the fear center. It's the fight or flight response center.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he doesn't really his fight or flight is permanently stuck in fight.
Basically.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's just the way Jay's brain works. Like there's been quite a few other times he's just he's like, oh yeah, no, that means blah 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 blah. And we're like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Aren't you high right now?
So
what?
Strange how my brain works. Yeah, so strange.
But no, yeah,
And
this
yes, I am.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Okay.
Like, yeah, no, if you were to explain this story to people and be like, listen, there's a clown, right? But it's not really a clown, right? It's a thing from outer space that feeds on people's fear and it eats kids, right? Specifically kids. It'll eat an adult here and there, but it specifically eats kids, right? But now it's part of this town, right? And nobody knows it's there, but it just be eating people. Right?
It's like this sentient interstellar cosmic negative
Entity.
conscious
Yeah.
force.
But here's the thing though. Also, it came from space, but also in space is a giant floating fucking turtle that it's scared of.
That represents all good.
That represents all the good.
It
This
is.
is how we know that Stephen King did drugs.
Oh, yeah, you damn straight.
Listen, I feel like I'm a big Scooby Doo fan, right? I know that sounds weird transition, but I'm a big Scooby Doo fan. And when they did Scooby Doo and the Witch's Curse or something like that, when they first introduced the Hex Girls, and they had the book writer in there that was essentially supposed to be Stephen King, right? I felt like they portrayed Stephen King so perfectly, except for having him smoking a blunt while he's writing. That's the only thing I missed. I'm like, yo, I know that's supposed to be Stephen King, but you're missing him doing drugs. That man had to be on drugs.
Who said it was a blunt? It could have been angel dust.
It was a blunt that had angel dust. It had one line of cocaine, specifically one line of cocaine with a few with less than a drop of fentanyl
he wasn't
in it.
Jumping off no roofs or nothing, okay?
Oh,
with that book he was with his writing he wasn't
That's
physically
true.
jumping off books buildings.
In his mind, he was in his mind.
Yeah, that man was like trapped in some kind of weird state. I think that's what happened. I think that's how he wrote this book.
Well, honestly,
he got really, really high and really, really drunk and went on a really bad trip.
Shining.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened when he wrote The Shining. He literally locked himself in his hotel, in a hotel room, and I forget what hotel. It was not the hotel that he wrote about, but it was similar, and that's where he got the idea. It's famous. It's a famous
Hotel Rwanda.
I forget what it's called. Anyway, that's like he was like in there for like months, I think.
Yeah. Anybody that's willing to lock themselves in a room like that, leave them the fuck alone. Like I wish I had that level of mental fortitude and that amount of drugs.
Wow, you get a lot accomplished.
Depending on the drugs that you do.
You know what? I do have to say that. I know this is hey, don't do drugs, kids. All right.
Yeah.
No, don't do drugs.
Jay, of all people, you tell them this.
Don't do it.
Especially.
Okay. Yeah. So I will have to say, like, after I smoke, I'm way more creative in that hour to 2 hour time span than at any other point. And I be making shit. I be making shit. So you know what? More power to you, Stephen King. But man, lay off them shrooms, dude. Lay off them shrooms because
I have to give a special shout out to his editor because how?
Oh my God, how?
Honestly, he must have patience. I give a lot of credit to him.
He has to have patience because, like, from what everyone's saying, from Lady Mandalore, from what you're saying, Jay, from what you're saying, from what Trias said last time, that this book is thick. It's a thick bitch. It's thickums.
So what is it? What did I say?
It's like 4 thicks. You said it was a Bible that was held by Meg that would squish a straw or something like that.
No, it's as thick as a Bible held by Meg, holding a milkshake that would flatten a straw.
Wow.
Thick.
I know The Stand was 1,400 pages. I think it was at least 11.
It's got to be more than that. It's got. I'm trying to think. I was trying to listen to it. It is.
It's like 30
hours
hours
of listening. It's fucking.
What?
Yeah,
it's
bro.
literally like 30-hour. Yeah.
That's insane. That
It's
is
2 days of
insane.
reading. No, 44 hours and 55 minutes because who's counting?
Wow. Wow.
Pass.
Hard pass. Oh
Whew,
God,
shit.
this is gross.
Yeah.
Ah,
Stop
God.
drinking it.
It's what I got. It's what I got. Like I said, I don't have my substance of choice right now, so I'm stuck with this.
Ooh. Oh wait, were we supposed to do episodes?
We're kind of. I feel like we're working backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of working backwards. But I got a question for you guys. Are you
Yes,
guys
sir.
getting tired of like the same old podcasts popping up on your stream, on your news feed and stuff like that over and over?
Oh yeah.
I don't have your problems. And I'm not saying this as like in a snobby way.
Mhm.
I see other people's like streams or feeds, randomly because I have friends. And I don't have the problems that other people have. Like I have a very like 5 or 6 couple of people that show up on my feed. I've just now started to kind of get a hodgepodge of different things that show up for me. It's
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's the same shit. It is annoying. It is annoying.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think I know why. Like, you don't really have the biggest problem that me and Jay do, when it comes to that. It's probably because the group of friends that you work with, the group of creators that you work with in really closely, they're all incredibly, oh my God, out of this world creative. They're all funny. They're all fresh and new. Every time they drop an episode, was fresh and new. But for me, a lot of people that's on my stream, oh God, the same thing over and over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, everyone who's watching, I dare you to give us about a minute and a half of your time for us to tell you about an amazing group of podcasters that have joined forces that are fresh, new, unfiltered, and the greatest part of them all, black. Let me you know what? I'm not going to tell you about this group. It'll be easier for me to show you. So without further ado, the Indie Primetime Initiative. You might see a few people that you might recognize.
Exclusive.
Maybe. I don't know.
Our Maximus drops the mic like Thor's hammer, boom, chasing M40, scheming plots in the writer's room. Lord Treyarch sketches stories, threads of the loom. Pop culture dissected, every panel consumed. Comics, anime, films on rewind. Deep dives, we leave no frame behind.
Like the story of Dracula, or at least his origin story, as a tragedy.
We take you inside. Super breakdown, it's one wild ride. X-ray the pixels, every Easter egg exposed. Marvel the DC where the fandom explodes. From Akira to Gotham, the saga unfolds. Where the
Senators.
narrators are myths.
Oh my God.
Wow,
Anime
holy shit,
battles, box
shapeshifter.
office wars, we
The
dig for the gems.
shapeshifter.
Open the doors, it's a super breakdown. We're cracking the code.
Let's touch on Blackheart real quick. We just was shitting you.
From the pages to the screen, we take you inside. Super breakdown, it's one wild ride.
What? Yeah. What? Understand I got a lot on my mind.
With these stars, you won't get far. This
This is the way you play a game of life or death star. So far removed from the drama, we don't know this harm, but won't hesitate to shed a light like a Patronus charm. With mischief managed, troubles at a disadvantage. Must be something in the water, dip your toe because you know it's warm. Where can you find another show with such a fine cast? And if you try to box them in, they playing Minecraft. And basically to sum it up like you define math, this crew's the best and it figures like a line graph. A merry band like the words I do. Level-headed, you don't have to have absurd IQs. They know you can relate because they're nerds like you. With their help, you'll see the world from a blur's eye view. Yeah. You are now tuned in to Blur's Eye View. And without further ado, we out.
Ooh, hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi. I decided to turn the camera on because I was bored. So here we are. Hi. Ooh.
Hi.
Hello.
Yo, ain't that a smooth way to end that?
I love it. I was gonna say that brings me down. It's like a nice little landing.
Right? Like it starts off all hype and everything, like yeah. And then, and then at the end it just
It's a nice little landing.
Right down.
You start up here, but it's like, oh,
land.
it's nice and even.
Like landed. Like I said, you guys might see a few faces on it that you might already recognize. I don't know, maybe so. You might also see them in about another 10 minutes or so.
Around about there.
But yes, please go check everybody out on that list. We got the Room Full of Blerds, of course, us, of course, Indie Breakdown, as well as Blur's Eye View and Melanin Minds. Man, we are trying our best to really update and refresh a lot of people's feeds, give you the best, most accurate, and the most fun and creative bits of information within the nerd and blurred universe. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, tell your friends, tell everybody, because we out here.
I do like to say, talk about us like we paid you back the money we owe. Please.
Yes. I owe a lot of debt, but trust me, I paid you. just be like, listen, just understand that above everyone else that I owe, I paid you.
I paid you back.
I paid you very quickly. God, for those of you just tuning in, welcome to the Super Breakdown. Power Maximus, Lady Mandalore of Room Full of Blerds, Darth Legacy himself, Jason M40. We are going over a quick rundown of the last few episodes of Derry, which have been insane. It's just like an increasingly amount of chaos.
I believe that we should discuss what we each believe what is going to happen in the season finale.
All right, you know what? Lady Mandalore, you first. What do you think is going to happen in this episode tonight? That's going to be dropping in another few hours.
Military for sure is getting their back blown out for certain. Okay? That could be literally or figuratively. They getting their shit kicked in. I think this has been going around the internet. I rewatched It Chapter 1, the newest iteration of the It movies. Veronica, baby, I don't know who you did it for, but you ain't have to. She's gonna get got for sure. The rest of the kids, Will is for sure safe because he's got to have, the grandbaby. And who else? Lily is going the fuck up to Junebur fucking Hill. And also fuck you. Honestly, Lily, fuck you.
Yeah.
You started all this shit. You traded the goddamn turtle goddamn charm. I hope you lose that shit in the sewer with your mind. I don't like you. I haven't liked you since you put that girl's father in jail and said, I didn't know, bitch. You knew. You
knew
knew.
exactly what we're gonna do with that black man. You knew
Sitting
exactly what
there,
we're gonna do with the black man.
girl, you knew sitting in that goddamn interrogation chair that your ass was gonna get in trouble or her daddy was gonna get in trouble, and you chose. Anyway. Who else is getting got? I can't remember anything else that's important off the top of my head. I don't know how they're getting that motherfucker back in that cage.
Yeah, I don't know, because he was sleeping. He had just ended his, run.
I believe
that boy was on a 13 kill streak.
Yeah.
The way he looked when he attacked Will, when we saw the scene that he woke up from his hibernation, that explained a lot of lore, because we didn't know how he slept, and
that was
and now he sleeps in a pile of death.
Yeah, that scene was hard. That scene was hardcore as fuck.
So fucking terrible. Wait. How did he get Veronica's voice?
Wait,
how did he get her voice?
Who was Veronica again?
Ronnie, the black girl.
Ronnie.
Well, he can imitate voices.
Yeah, he can imitate voices. He doesn't have to eat them. To imitate them.
But the whole point of that scene was him being able to reach Will now, because they removed one of the pillars.
Right.
Yeah. Because remember, Will wasn't in Derry anymore.
Right.
That was the house on the base. So yeah.
Shit.
I believe. Yeah. I think that for sure the general is definitely gonna have a death scene.
Oh, he getting got. He got it. He gotta get got. There ain't no way he not gonna get got.
I think, Will obviously has to survive. I think, their most of the children hopefully survive.
Yeah, because I can't go through an episode 2 again.
We know
or episode 1. I can't do that again. That was a lot. And I've in middle school, like the time I am 31 years old, right? In middle school, we had Gorgrish.com, we had the Pain Olympics, we had Mexican cartel beheadings that we were able to watch, right? Free on the internet. I've seen some shit.
Not he seen it.
I seen it. The internet was a dangerous space.
Ooh,
when I was a child in middle school, the internet was a dangerous place. I've seen some shit. In that episode 1 fucked me up.
Yeah, no, that was woo. That was primetime TV for sure.
Yeah. Openly seeing 3 kids get murked out. Like that's a new level. Like
as a closing and an opening.
Ooh, they set the tone.
I think that was to pay homage to what really they were not able to do whatsoever when they first started making these films. Like now look at what we're able to do in today's society.
Which is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Well, I think it pays homage to a little bit like how we've become a little bit more mature as a society to not.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to explain, bro. Go ahead.
A little bit like I was going to say mature with the idea of death, but I'm not saying the death of children. I'm just saying the general idea of death.
So I see what you're saying, but I wouldn't use the word mature. I would use
I know it's not a good word to describe it.
Yeah, desensitized.
Yeah, that's a better word.
I feel like the world has become so desensitized to death that wasn't anything. You know what I
Mature
mean?
was not a good word to use. I was like,
I mean, it's definitely
like,
for a mature audience, but also a desensitized audience. And to anyone who was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, welcome to Derry," I would love to watch it because the movies weren't that gory.
Mm,
The chapter 1 and chapter 2 were not.
I
Was not
beg
like that.
to differ.
All right,
I
I'm
beg
gonna have to
differ.
rewatch. I mean, I
no,
know there
we
was
didn't
the
see
whole
we
blood
didn't
The
see
scene.
baby's-
Pickle
The arm,
didn't
the
see a
baby's
pickle
arm in the
man?
first 5 minutes is and he's wiggling it around the nub.
Yeah,
That
Wait,
was
in the movie?
yes.
yeah.
All right,
Oh,
it's been
Yeah,
a minute
that was
since I
the
watched
very
the movie.
first scene where
Let me rewatch
Billy
the movie.
has his yellow rain jacket on, and he reaches for his rainboat that his brother made him in the storm drain. And it is speaking
You're
to
talking
him.
about Georgie.
Yes.
You're talking about Georgie.
Yes. What do you
Oh,
mean? Oh, what do you mean? Oh,
Georgie. Oh man, poor Georgie. Well, don't float down here, Georgie.
no. All right, enough. All right, Nikki.
Oh, let's
Okay.
hurry. Let's hurry up.
Yeah.
On a more serious note, we know that it has to still be contained in Derry
Mhm.
at the end of the finale. So somehow the
They put
pillar
it back.
has to get somehow.
They pull a
That has to happen.
Somebody hit him with the Mike Wazowski. Put that thing back where you got it. Put that thing back where it came from. Also help me.
I don't think really we don't. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with Hanlon or not. I'm sorry, not Hanlon. Holleran.
No. Well, we know that he has to survive because he's in The Shining.
Right.
Oh yes,
Yeah. But we don't know. But you are right. We don't know what's going to happen to Hanlon. I think he
Yeah.
might sacrifice himself for Will.
Nah.
Maybe.
No,
Hanlon or Halloran?
Hanlon.
His father.
Yeah, his father. One
I
second,
mean, I could
guys.
see that happening. I don't know.
Hey, what it is, what it do, how it feel.
Welcome to the show. Welcome.
Hello, my good sir. It's
Talking-
good to see you.
Talking gorillas riding on pterodactyls, harpoon guns stealing a boat.
Holy shit.
I am
Your mic
excellent.
check is clear.
And who is this lovely lady?
Well, hello. I'm your lovely Lady Mandalore, sir. How are you this evening?
Say that again.
Lady Mandalore.
I am exquisite.
I'm also slightly inebriated, so
Oh, we all are.
and
we all are.
slightly coming off of a
Yeah,
cold.
yeah.
Yes.
I think Jay of all people is more inebriated than all of us.
I'm going to put money on that.
Oh,
But I'm
man,
also a little bit jealous, not gonna
Yeah,
hold you.
I am too. Well,
It
listen, guys,
happens.
we have to hurry up. We got to let Lady Mandalore go. You sure?
It's my show. I can do what I want.
All right. I don't want Navy bursting through the door like the FBI.
He's chilling. I already told him like 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He good. He cooking.
All right. I'll definitely hop over and jump on with you guys later as well. I'll definitely. Oh yeah. So she dropped an open invitation for us to, if we want. They're doing a trailer reaction to Supergirl in a little bit. So if we want to jump over there and chill with them, talk to them about Supergirl and what we think for Supergirl, we can definitely jump over there. She said,
By all means.
Copy.
"All right,
My Lord Triage, I have a question for you, sir.
Go ahead.
What are your predictions for the season finale of Derry?
Well, hopefully we're going to get explanation why the Halens had never left, especially considering that it's revealed that Mike's grandfather knew about this fuckery to begin with. But I think he's going to pull some macadation that's going to set the thing in play to the point where no one remembers and why people allow the things to happen in Derry that they allow to happen.
Ooh.
Mm.
Maybe,
I mean, you
know what? I could see. Yeah.
You already saw it in certain things that happen in the town. Everyone turns a blind eye. There's a lot of stuff that people don't pay attention to. So it's like,
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah. Yep.
But isn't part of that the reason due to the shedding of it as well?
yes.
The shedding of it.
Yeah.
Yes, it stated that it sheds in the water, and the fact that because the water is consumed, whether it be bathing or drinking, that it allows people. It basically fogs their minds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He's like drugging them, pumping them
Right.
full of
And
drugs.
I had an epiphany before where I realized
yeah.
that Hanlon's wife is the only person not being affected in the town of Derry.
Oh, so that makes sense what you said, Lady Mandalore. She really not drinking the juice. She's drinking bottled water.
She's got to be doing something different than everybody else.
She's
That
like,
tap water got to be filtered to the fucking gods.
They got
Well-
a pure filter on their or she's highly dehydrated.
I mean, I had a theory. I had a theory.
they are.
All right. So
I'm kidding.
my thing is this,
Go ahead.
and if I'm wrong, someone stop me. I was genuinely thinking that it might have been because the Hanlons are people of color.
But Dad hauled off and slapped Will, and he's never hit that child.
Well,
before. He
I
knew
don't
that.
think
No,
that may
hold on.
not have been a situation of him being affected by it. That may be a situation of, like I said, the damage to his brain and him like, niggas, what are you doing?
No.
Also,
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, hold on.
Will stated something to him in that argument about his best friend dying, letting his best friend die.
Yeah, I
And
think that was
the moment where he slapped him.
Yeah, go ahead, Triage.
No, I was talking about the mother and the whole thing with her being hyped to the bullshit. Like I meant like I was curious. Like in my mind, I was thinking like, is it because it's a thing of color? Like black people, especially back then, they had to be very aware and keep their head on swivels. You got to remember, Derry has a population of black people, but it's also one of the things where you don't really see them; they keep to themselves. Like they're black people in Derry, but you really don't really see them. And then the other thing that's interesting is she sees it because the time stuff that goes on. Like we as black people already live with a certain level of fear.
True.
Especially back then. So it's like I think if anything, maybe that's one of the reasons why they weren't as affected.
That is
I like your reasoning. I understand your logic behind it. It makes sense.
I think
you look at it this way.
Go ahead.
Well, no,
Out of all the kids,
yeah.
Now go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I was simply just gonna say maybe we'll find out, like in the finale. But go ahead, yeah. That's all I was gonna say.
My whole thing is out of all the kids, the only one he actually showed the deadlights to was who?
Will, you're right.
Will.
Yeah.
Right?
That's very true.
And he did that. He did that to incapacitate him and daze him, right? To put him in the trance. Now, here's the other thing. Like you said, the mother's clearly hip to the bullshit. The dad can't affect it because of the damage to the frontal lobe of his brain. But the issue also is if you look at certain shit, it's is it because black people live with that certain level of fear and they always have to adapt to certain shit? Because out of the Losers Club, the only one who I don't really think him really scaring was the Hanlon kid.
Yeah, because wasn't he the one that called them? Because he stayed in Derry, wasn't he? And if we're going off of the Bill Skarsgård clearly, because this is what the universe is built around right now. Because he stayed in Derry and he became one of the librarians, right, in Derry, if I remember correctly. I thought he was the only one that stayed in Derry.
This is a good theory. I like it. It makes sense. Maybe. I could see it.
No, I think and he was the one that gave him the call, yo, listen, it's happening.
That's not
again.
But the thing is too, this is if that's the case, that's not something that they would obviously state or show.
Yeah.
I think it's more that Will stayed behind because he is the youngest out of everybody not the youngest out of everybody in the town, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that is going to carry over for the next 27 years. He is the one that was responsible to run up the flag when this motherfucker came back. He told everybody, "Get all right. I'm starting to see the signs again. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. I think it's time for y'all to start coming back." And he actually sent out the letters or emails or however he reached all of them to come back.
Yeah.
So wait, all right. So, and I'm sorry. So are we talking about Will from Welcome to Derry, or we're talking about his grandson from chapter 1?
Ooh, shit! You're right.
Yeah, because I was talking about his grandson from chapter 1. What was it, Mike?
That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the grandson from chapter 1.
Yeah. So I think Triage might be on to something though.
Mm.
I really think he might be on something, and
That's what I mean. Like, it makes perfect sense. Like, because they are the only family of color that we see, that we actively see in Derry.
true, very true.
And like, but
Aside from
if that's
Ronnie.
the case.
I mean, Ronnie
The
too.
Grogans. But aside from the
That's not
the
something
Grogans,
that
right?
they would actively state or show. Like
I agree with Jay. I think that is that's a nuanced detail. That's an important detail. But I feel like it's something that they're holding as an undertone. You know what I'm saying? As in something that they're looking for the audience, especially audience
maybe
like
it would
us
be
three,
something that they
figure out
would openly state
and be like, "Oh, why aren't the black people acting the fuck crazy?"
Yeah, like maybe they would.
But I think
like have a
think,
scene like that would explain it like that.
Yeah, I definitely think Triage is on to something there. Because I'm sorry, I didn't see any of the white people partying in this at all and having a good time. Every time I saw them at the bar, they were all cranky, crotchety, and upset.
The only happiness that you saw were what was held by people of color
in the black spot. Yeah. Ooh.
So it makes sense.
That
is the only place. And the thing is, when you see happiness, like, that's a big deal in like, because it's not normal.
Yeah. Oof. Especially in Derry. You're wow. Oh, whoa.
So I think that's a very good
both are
point,
on to something there.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Because it doesn't go into the black neighborhoods either. There's no depiction of him. Except for Ronnie, like y'all,
wait, hold on. So you're saying no? I can't say he's an ally because he ate the black chick. I can't say he an ally because he ate the black chick because he ate the black chick in the black spot. Or maybe that was like, hey, listen, yo, I can't get y'all. Let me just eat something real quick before I go to bed.
I hate you.
Right. Because you need that dark meat sometimes.
I rebuke you in the name of all that's holy. I need you to stop.
Yo,
what is going?
He chopped off the town butcher's head and started eating it like it was an apple.
That was so hardcore. That was
so crazy, man.
He just took his head up. It was like
nom nom.
So you was saying that you was my daughter and shit, right?
Show us the bow.
I was like, yeah, you was bowing and whatnot and shit.
Show us the bow.
This thing was smacking mad hard and shit, talking with his mouth full. So you know he definitely didn't go to the black neighborhoods.
I like how it used
elbows on a table and shit.
That like it used that to his advantage to manipulate her.
Oh,
that was great. That was.
It was so funny because he was like, "I don't know you, but I'm gonna just play along."
Let's also note that he used the deadlights, his true form, on her as well. Maybe that's because she's an adult.
I think it was. He had his fill, and he was at the end of his line, and was like,
"That's true.
I'm full, but I'm gonna save you for later."
That's true.
Or get the fuck off me, bitch. And maybe it was just a little bit of that.
Yes. Because that look, I've given a few women that look in the past. Like, get off of me.
What are you doing?
I don't know you.
Are you about yourself? What's going on?
Yo, testing.
My
Hey,
check,
you're
my
back.
check. Oh no! Please tell me your mic wasn't dead the whole time for that one.
No. I was listening. I can hear you.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool.
So no, I like I said, it came to me recently because I'm looking at certain stuff and I'm really deep into the book. I got 10 hours left. Heimdall's eyeballs.
Oh shit!
Nah,
Oh
because
shit!
listen, the book is ridiculously long, son, but it goes into detail and it tells so much about the history shit that goes on. Because
Yeah.
Lady Mandalore just told us it's like 40 hours or something
Well,
shit like
no, no,
that.
no, 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 no. 44 hours and 55 minutes.
44
yes,
hours.
yes,
Damn.
Can't
yes.
get
So
through the whole
I got 10 left. So
Oh
the
shit.
thing that you see a lot is that you see that it enacts its will through certain people in the town and the way it has people get attacked in acts of violence. Like
Yes.
the whole thing with the gang that gets shot in the middle of the square. The one massacre that happens in the bar. So the one thing I thought that was interesting is in the book, Eddie Bowers
Yeah.
was a kid.
Yeah.
Bowers goes specifically after Mike and tries to kill him.
Hmm.
And it's one of them things like, and it's one of those things like where if you watch Bowers' interactions with other people, like I remember Pennywise showing himself to Mike, but I don't remember Pennywise like directly attacking Mike. It happens in the book because of the whole thing with the Pennywise taking the form of like the crazy looking bird or whatever. But it's like you don't really see it. If anything, he antagonizes Mike the least.
Mm.
Yeah.
And Mike
And like,
is Hanlon descended.
correct.
Right.
Okay.
So I was always like, is that because, like I said, is it because like it feeds off fear? So it's like we, African Americans deal with a certain level of fear, especially like back in like the 60s. Would make more sense for them to be like not so much the best prey, I guess. Now,
There's a level
Lonnie,
of fear.
We would be the
Yeah.
white meat back then for him.
No,
essentially.
I understand what you're saying. There's a level of fear that he doesn't show. Almost.
Well,
right?
no. So what? All right. So what Triage is trying to say is that, and like I said, Jay, this is gonna get racy. When it comes to us, right, Lady Mandalore, nod your head in agreement because I already know you're gonna.
Oh no, baby. I've been no.
Any day at any shit, fucking today. Like I'll just say it for today. I had to go to my storage unit today. I was sitting in the car because the wife was inside. Bro, when I kid you not, my head was on a literal constant swivel. A black car pulled up behind me. I'm like, shit, that's the police. Let me turn around. Hold up. Like, anytime I walk down the street, heads on a swivel. I'm looking around. I'm watching hands, watching pockets, watching facial expressions. I'm watching body movement. Police car drive by. I'm staring the cop dead in their face to see if they're looking at me. The car drives by. I'm driving. I'm watching the car in my rear view to see if it pulls that U-turn or not. You know what I mean? I walk through a neighborhood and I see American flags flying on certain houses. I'm watching that house.
That is a red flag. That is a red flag.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just being a black man in America. I'm as I'm walking by, and again, I'm far from racist because I'm mixed. My grandmama white. Jay, my grandmother is the same complexion as you. Like she'll blend into a fucking wall, bro. I love my grandmama. Because she's the blackest white woman I know.
I mean,
yeah. So
I just recently watched this documentary on HBO Max called The Alabama Solution.
Oh, okay.
And if you have not watched it, I highly recommend that you watch it because it really brings to light what's actually going on in this country with the southern states prison systems. And it's like absolutely appalling and disgusting. Like to me, as a white man, I think it's like it's blatant. It is blatant. And it makes me mad, and it's just it's not okay. And I think it's so blatant, it's astonishing, and that's why they made a Netflix documentary about it, because they're like, down south, nobody's listening.
I don't think that's true. I think down south people are comfortable, and because things are set up in a particular way, talking about redlining, gerrymandering, the gross negligent
Negligence.
abuse
Sundown
of the
towns.
14th Amendment.
Well, hey,
Yes.
we can't even just say the South for sundown towns, because New York State
No.
itself has quite a few
Quite,
sundown towns
quite,
that
and not just
Or-
upstate,
not
because Long
upstate.
Island's got them too, honey. They still
Yeah.
have them to this day.
Yeah, and they don't enforce it, but technically,
Mm.
it's never been outlawed.
No.
Technically,
No.
you
It's
know
not
what I mean?
technical. There's no law on the books stating that what they're doing is illegal or should be a punishable offense by law.
Exactly. You know, but
Oh,
yeah,
and
so
yeah.
California.
so I would say, like, so, you know, if we're really gonna take, if we really take that and look at that, essentially, and again, I'm hungry right now, so I'm gonna talk about food.
You're killing me, by the way.
So essentially, black folk, even though we dark meat, we would be like the white meat of the turkey for him, because of the fact we're like like Triage said, we are so already on 10 and aware of bullshit around us, that it's hard for us to really show a certain level of fear. I'm gonna botcher your name, and I apologize for botching your name. Show Quo
No, you got it.
says yeah, California has plenty, and I'm pretty sure he's talking about the sundown town, so we were just talking about.
Mhm.
What's up, Anime? How you doing? Anime Inc. Art, he up in here. Well, we'll see you later too, because I know you're gonna jump over. So we're gonna round this off right now with this, because
I would love to come back after this 8th episode.
yes. We're
please.
We're
going
definitely
to.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, they've already greenlit the fact that they're doing another season, and I'm assuming that
What?
the next season is going to be about the next season.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
We got
it's
3.
going to be about the Bradley gang.
We got a
Yeah.
3rd season as well.
Bradley Gang.
Yep. Second and
Wait,
third
whoa. We got
season.
second and third.
We got a total of 3 seasons
Yep.
coming.
They better not
second
keep these
season,
shits
I believe-
like
yeah,
year,
it-
2 years apart, bro.
They're gonna do a season like a flashback
Hmm.
type.
Well, you got to remember, because the whole thing with the It story and then the series we're seeing now is 27 years of It's 27 years apart. So
Yeah.
then the next issue was the whole thing with the Bradley gang and what happened to them. The issue before that was the one with the ironworks. So I think we're going to get to see those as they transpire, because they're in the opening credit when you watch it.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's very true.
they're working backwards?
Yes.
Okay, I like that. Because I don't know who the Bradley gangs. I don't know nothing about no iron, nothing. I'm interested. I'm in. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
It's gonna be so bad.
So
Show
these
says they
events-
should have greenlit immediately. I'm pretty sure they greenlit immediately. I'm pretty sure it was already on their table,
Let
and
me
they
look.
just needed to sign off on it. But they were just waiting. They knew they were going to sign off on it. They were just waiting for the proof. Because a lot of times when it comes to like situations like this, they need to have some kind of proof to show the benefactors that, yo, listen, we gonna make bread off of this, right? So I'm pretty sure the actual showrunners and the people that were, you know, because there's levels to this shit, right? There's the showrunners, then there's a person above the showrunner saying, yes, we're gonna sign off, and then there's a person above it that's giving the showrunner, that's giving all the money and shit.
So it's not greenlit. Season 2 isn't greenlit yet, but the people that make the show say they have a 3-season plan.
Oh, so so 3 seasons are planned,
Yes,
not
and-
guaranteed.
And it's supposed to be, let me see, with season 2 focusing on events like the Black Spot Fire and the Bradley Gang Massacre revealed through Mike Hanlon's stories. So
Oh,
this is going to be interesting.
These events, like the Bradley massacre and the Ironworks explosion, they're the augury events that they were describing in that meeting. They're called the augury.
Yes.
Oh,
The end, the bloody ending of a cycle.
Oh yes, when when the tribe was sitting in their meeting. Oh yes. This second beatbox is starting to hit now.
Not you got two.
I got two. My thing is, a nigga is on a budget so much that like shit. I bought both of them. I bought two. I'm drinking two. This shit not going to waste. I agree, show. They need to hurry up and be greenlit. Oh, I forgot I could do this. There we go. yeah. They need to hurry up and greenlight it. They need to hurry up and greenlight it. Because like this is interesting, right? I feel like, all right, when Tim Curry's It dropped, it was a cultural phenomenon, right? It was a cult classic. You know, I'm talking about when the movie dropped, it was a cult classic and stuff like that. You know, the book best-selling novel and shit like that. But I really feel like what they're doing right now is something special. You know, and I feel like and as a black man, I love the way that they are doing it. I love the way they're doing it.
Bro,
go ahead.
You got to get through the book, man, because it's like
I ain't got time for that. I got kids.
I hear you, but I'm telling you, bro, the way certain shit gets said and the way attacks get made. Listen, Henry Bowers throws down the N-word the way Draco Malfoy says mudblood.
God damn. Oh.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Damn.
You are not wrong.
Okay.
And like Bauer's dad was like a blatant racist. It's like every time something went wrong, it was the Every time something happened, it was the Every time misfortune befell him at the job, it was the He's like, it's farm failed, the Every every other word was It's just insane. Like, it's insane. I'm like, oh my God.
So I agree, audiobook, but like you gotta remember, like I said, I have a 6-year-old and I have an almost 1-year-old right now. God, it kills me to say the almost 1-year-old. So like I can't do audiobook because either one, it's not appropriate for them to hear, and so I gotta put in my earbud.
Yes.
Or then two, I gotta I gotta be able to hear everything, so I know. You know what's going on with the kids, and then I can't do it at work because I work with kids.
Bro, do what every adult with child does that has a car, and sit in your car.
I wish I could.
Listen, I'm just telling you, bro. It's insane. Like, yo, like Bowers doesn't even call him his name. He calls him the N-word.
No.
I swear to God.
Stephen King is on some wild shit.
He was on his Tarantino type shit in these books, bro.
Damn.
Bruh.
Dead nigga storage. Damn.
Bruh.
Damn.
But yeah.
Wow, they're throwing so much hate at them, but again, this nigga don't want to eat them.
But this is the wild part to me too. It's like it's crazy because of how heavily it's acknowledged with him, though. Like no one calls the Jewish kid a slur. It gets mentioned here and there, but it's not like said the way that's said. Or even like Stuttering Bill or like, Beverly being the whore. When Eddie breaks his arm, son, his mother finally meets his friends and she goes, "Oh my God, there's a ginger." And then now I have nothing against them. It's like I believe that they should have the rights to buy soup and go to the stores like everyone else. But no hard R's gotta be friends with my boy.
Wow.
I remember that.
Cool. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. Just stay away from me.
Just do that over there.
To do that over there.
Right?
Do that over there is crazy.
I mean,
all right, we got to wrap this up.
Yes. I'm so sorry.
We got to wrap this up. Y'all, this has been the Super Breakdown.
Wait.
Oh, you mean
I can go and y'all can keep going. Please don't let me stop the fun.
Y'all want to keep going?
Did we touch base on our blonde hair Kryptonian? Because I missed a bit.
No. So blonde hair Kryptonian is with Lady Mandalore in about her hopefully in like 1 minute, so we can let her go and do what you got to do.
Y'all, what do y'all want to do?
So y'all, let's rock here. Let's do a little bit more here, and then as soon as when we're done here, we can jump over. We can jump over if we want to.
Copy that. I'm with it.
You know
All
what?
right.
I have an idea. I'm gonna put myself down in the. You can put me like off screen, and I can text y'all in the private chat. I think that'll work. And let y'all know when I'm gonna go live with the Supergirl trailer.
Yeah, we can do that. We can. I can do that. And then, but it's. I'm pretty sure it's going to pull you out when you go over.
That's probably right.
That's,
Okay, well,
but that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine because we got you. We got you on Instagram. Shoot me the DM. I'll shoot them the link, and we're gonna get it working. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Lady Mandalore. Y'all check her out in about maybe about 5 minutes over on Room Full of Blerds. Her and Navy Montel. They about to go crazy. Let do your shout out, sure. Do your shout out.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. I hope you guys will join me over on the other side of the stream, and that will be at Room Full of Blerds. We typically record at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Twitch, occasionally Instagram when it's acting the hell right. But otherwise, I hope to see you guys on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok as well. I do voiceover work along with Navy Montel. Shit. I love independent comics, and I hope you love them the way that I love my coffee, black, independently grown, and organically made.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't know that you liked coffee, bro.
What? I just had a black cup a minute ago.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay. Oh,
What?
shit. Headphones that came off and everything. Hold on.
I love to make an exit, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, please tune in to like I said last episode, there is the ability to open up 2 tabs. You can most definitely open up YouTube in 2 tabs and watch us both at the same time. Please tune in to Lady Mandalore and everyone else within our indie prime time. It's going to be great. Yes. Lady Mandalore, thank you so much. We appreciate
you for having me. I hope to be back. Please don't forget forget your girl. Good Lord.
Yeah. So what is going to be is next week we're going to talk about Supergirl. We're going to do our Supergirl episode, and then and then after that we're going to talk about, you know what? Fuck it. We got to talk about the final episode, guys. What do you guys think? Next, we're going to talk about the finale next week.
Hell yeah,
with it.
Sure.
Fuck it. I'll tell you what. We'll dedicate a period of time to the finale. If we don't run over, then we'll touch on the blonde.
All right, copy. The blonde. God damn. Okay.
That's what she'll be called from now on. The blonde.
The blonde. All right, Lady Mandalore, we love you. We think we'll see you in a little bit.
See y'all later. Thank you for having me, guys. Take it easy.
Of course. See you later.
Have a wonderful night.
Good night. Fuck prep time.
Fuck prep time.
Fuck prep time.
Honestly, no. Honestly, you're not too late because you still have us. Honestly, don't worry about it. So, that was absolutely fucking amazing. That was great. We gotta have her. We gotta have Navy on the show. We need to get Navy on the show. That man, he got so much knowledge. And we got to get Navy on the show. We actually have to have the entirety of Room Full of Blerds on the show, and then we also got to have the entirety of Blur's Eye View on the show. These guys are fucking amazing, guys. All right, so the fuck were we talking about before she left?
Last episode, Welcome to Derry.
Yes. So the last episode, Welcome to Derry. For me, so we got everyone else. What you guys think is going to happen? So for me,
I said, I don't think Triage heard just this part. I said that I think the general is definitely going to have a death scene.
Oh yeah, James. I can't think of his last name. His brother's been in so much shit. I should know his name. Oh,
The general?
the one that Hanlon answers to.
Francis.
You just call it the
Yes.
actor or the actual general?
I was thinking of the actor's name.
Oh, you mean Raiden? You mean Raiden number 2?
Yes.
You mean you mean FBI agent from fucking Too Fast, Too Furious?
I was gonna go with the dad from Dexter and let's see, and the Warriors. That Ajax.
Yo.
Yeah, I forget his name too, but he is a fucking amazing actor. I love him. I love his acting, man.
Well, let's also hold on, because let's not forget that he was the tailor in Black Lightning.
Oh, James Remore.
We should do an episode over Black Lightning. I really think we should.
We have to do a Black Lightning episode. You're right. I don't think we haven't done one yet.
No.
Yeah. Good way to start the year off.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Let's start February off that way. That way Jay can get the time to get through it if he hasn't seen it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very true, because I have not watched it.
Black Lightning is absolutely amazing. It gets a little dry here and there. You can tell that the writing wasn't 100% here and there, but yes. But James Remore, he played Ajax in Warriors. He was one of the few that survived.
No, he did not.
No?
Oh no, excuse me. He survived, but he didn't make it back to Cody.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think for me, Welcome to Derry, I personally think that General, he's got to have a death scene, because he has such a, what's the word I'm looking for? He has such a grudge.
Pivotal.
Yeah, he has such a pivotal role, but he also has such a grudge, and the bad blood between him and it runs deep.
That's very true.
Well,
I think he's going to have a moment of a face-off moment with him.
Oh, that would be good. Would be good.
I think it's going to be more an issue with the indigenous, because you got to remember, because of him now, they failed.
Yeah.
The children of Matern, which is Matern is the space turtle for anyone who doesn't know.
Wait, what? Say that again.
They're called the children of Matern, if memory serves me correctly. Matern is the space turtle.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you were in yet when I said that. Like, if someone was to explain this story to somebody, they'd think that they were out of their damn mind.
Space turtle.
Yeah. Like, so there's this entity, right? And when it comes to Earth, it dresses up as a clown. Right, and when it dresses up as a clown, like it feeds on everyone and on kids. It eats kids, and it eats the fear of the people around. Right, but its true form is 3 lights. Yeah, its true form is 3 lights. But then its enemy is a space turtle. Right, it's a giant space turtle that's supposed to represent all that is good, while the clown is all that is evil. Right. I was like, man, if somebody heard you trying to explain this to somebody, they'd think you were out of your damn mind. So Lady Mandalore says she'll let us know when they start Supergirl. When they start talking about Supergirl. But I feel like he's definitely first off, he's gonna have to deal with Rose, right? Because not only was there a level of romance between them, right? But now, because of that romance, there's now a level of betrayal. She's like, listen, I saved you from this thing, but now I also trusted you with our secret. And now look what you've done. So you've opened up the cage that my people, that the people that we've lost thousands of people to keep this thing trapped in. And now and when I trusted you, you opened up the door and let this damn thing loose, which essentially spits in the face of every last tribe member that has died to keep this thing locked away.
He stated that he had taken a pill that brought all of his memories flooding back.
Yeah, because he was sick and he had the doctors put him on a medicine that ended up bringing the memories back to him. It was for something completely different, but the effects of the medicine is what
Gotcha.
unclouded his
Gotcha.
mind.
Okay.
So, real quick, something I want to touch on, and something I thought that was interesting. Now, I've always felt, and this is something that we've talked about with other people that we've interviewed who created their own source material, as far as villains and redeeming characteristics.
Yeah.
Right? Now, we all agree that the Joker's fun to watch. Loki's misunderstood, and Jadaka's a freedom fighter, and Magneto's a freedom fighter. So, like, we see these villains who are bad guys, but not necessarily completely wrong in certain things they do. Like everyone knows I'm an A1 Ninja Turtle fan. Even the Shredder at certain points in time has machinations that are like, all right, you kind of understand why he becomes who he becomes.
Yes.
So the thing I would like to point out that I thought was extremely interesting, and once again, this goes back to the Deadlight. I find it very interesting he did not kill Periwinkle.
I do too. And I've been thinking about that. Go ahead.
Because because he killed her husband. That was the guy who couldn't get his car started.
Yeah. But here's the thing, he only killed him after he threatened to beat her.
Right? And then he takes a bite, and then toss it, almost like, like you ever had like a burger or something like you didn't care for? Like I ordered this and don't want it no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
like it was bad or sour in some way.
Right? And then like when he looks at her and sees her and she goes, "Hey, Papa," and what does he say? He goes, "Show me the bow." So how would he have known that?
Oh, well,
by eating his brain.
So
because he absorbed the memories of her father when he ate him.
But even then, like he said, I can feel him inside of me reaching out for you.
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
I see what you're getting at. Okay, go ahead.
So maybe it's because if Bob Kerr was not Kirsch.
Yeah, Kirsch. Mrs. Kirsch.
So if that is the predominant personality or figure inside of him that he draws from the entertainment to the fun to the showmanship to the way he walks and talks, he might also draw off his emotions and feelings. Like you said, this is someone who's a heavy drinker, was down on his luck. He only had so much in life, and like you're a father, you get it.
His entire show, his circus performance, the entire show was about losing his wife.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and that's something I didn't get until after I watched the show and I thought about it a little bit more. I was like, oh shit. But even then, when it first comes to him, it says, the children are drawn to you. There's something about you that the children love, essentially.
Right.
And so he chose him because the children are drawn to him and his personality and the singing, the dancing, especially, Pennywise, the dancing clown.
But but the thing I thought, like I said, I thought that was so dope was the fact that like he didn't kill her. And then like even when she realized, like, oh my God, you're not my father. And he goes, no, he's still here. He still lives on. He's a part of me. So it's like even then he could have killed her, but he hugged her.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, and like he had this moment like as almost like he contemplated hurting her. It was like,
yes, you're right.
And it was like, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and it's gonna be for a long time. But don't worry, I'll come back. And then the other thing is that we see that it feeds off fear, it feeds off pain, it feeds off suffering, strife, discourse. These are sensual. These are good things. These are things that it wants, it hungers for, it needs. So does that mean if Periwinkle, Mrs. Kirsch, loved him, is that the opposite effect?
Oh, so you think that if he was to eat somebody that in turn wasn't didn't have that level of chaos or discourse or fear or strife, you think that may have poisoned him in some way?
Right. Or maybe he wasn't capable of, like, think about it. He's
Of
drawn
leading
to
it.
the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's drawn to the things that he needs, the fear, the pain, the anger. He feeds off it. So
Yeah.
if he feeds off those things,
Even
would
though
the opposite be the equivalent of starving him?
oof. And that's what I was bringing up when you brought up about, you know, the black people within Derry. That's what I was saying when I say that that we would be the, you know, the white meat, the dry part of the turkey for him, you know, because of our heightened level of instinct and stuff like that, and, you know, always looking around, always being aware of our surroundings, always being, as you would say, as you said, hip to the bullshit. You know what I mean? We, you know, to him, it's like we're not as juicy to him because we don't scare as easily.
Correct.
So for
Hell,
someone like Mrs. Kirsch, who, in a way, even though she watched him eat some first off, she watched him eat a little girl when she first saw him.
Yeah, she's fucked up. She's
Yeah,
fucked.
she's fucked up. She's fucked, dude. She's totally fucked. And then, you know, she knows what he does, right? And yet still shows him love and affection. To him, that's not appetizing. That's why he's like, oh, okay. And then, but he looks at her, he's like, all right, you can help me bring these kids to me. Right. So that's why I'm gonna leave you alive, because you can help me in this instance. But in that
Yeah,
moment, it's like he literally
but
says, okay, I'm going to go to sleep now.
he literally has a conversation with her.
Yeah.
nigga, you rehearse that?
Which we don't ever see him do. Which you don't
And
ever see him,
I think that that's a super, super strong point to
That
what
is an
Triage
amazing
was
point.
saying.
Yes, he actually has a conversation with her. Who the fuck do you know is able to sit there and talk to this nigga and
If
walk
you,
out
if
alive?
the
Aside from,
thing,
what's her name, Lily?
the thing that I'm remembering, like when he tells her, "I'm going to go to sleep now," he takes her hand and like rubs it.
Yes, he shows affection in that moment, and he says, "Okay, I'm going to go to sleep now." Sorry, this is me just trying to practice my Pennywise voice because I think I'm pretty good at it. He's like,
So I
I'm going to
think
go to sleep
I
now,
think that
but I'll be
if
back.
the person inside of him is strong enough, could they break through?
Ooh,
If the love and the happiness is strong enough in the
ooh.
moment, could the person reach through?
So
or
essentially,
break?
like everyone is still kind of like still alive within him in a way. They're still alive inside of him in a way. Their
Well,
thoughts, their emotions.
that's what he
their
says. He says
feelings.
it.
Yeah, you know, oh, he's still here. I feel him reaching out to you.
I like
Like,
that's interesting. Very interesting theory.
And even then, like, still, he didn't have to devour. He could have killed her. He
yeah,
didn't,
he was just
Exactly.
killed her,
and
not
he couldn't, he couldn't, and didn't. So it's like he showed her the deadlights and he incapacitated her. And then even then, like when he goes to leave and she grabs him and he looks at her and like she realizes, oh, like I'm nose to nose with a great white shark.
Yeah.
So like even in that moment, like when he looks at her and she sees the monster, she sees the truth behind the eyes. She's like,
You're not my father. You're not
"You're
my
not my father." And then it's like, but even then, he could have done several different things, and he chose to incapacitate her. And even then, after she's incapacitated, when she's wheeled away, you see that she moves and looks like, so she's still alive.
Yeah,
Yes,
she's still alive.
she's still there. She's still there.
Mm-hmm.
She, out of any person attacked by Pennywise, she has kept her mind.
So my question is she the first?
She's the only. Well, we don't know she's kept her mind for
Exactly.
sure,
So
but
that's
she would. If she does, she would be the only person to look at the deadlights and keep it.
Yeah. Well, no, because we know that Will did, because he showed him
Oh
the
yeah,
deadlights.
well, Will and also Maribeth.
Maribeth.
Well, Beverly,
Beverly, yeah, sorry.
Beverly had to get pulled back by what was the big one's name?
By the
By
kiss
Ben.
from
My Ben,
yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ben, the one who actually wrote her the note, the one who actually that actually loved her, and not the other kid who took
Bill.
credit
Yeah.
for giving her the letter, Bill.
Well,
Yeah.
so yeah, no, like I said, I just thought that
I
was
have to
just really
rewatch
interesting.
chapter 1 and chapter 2. I definitely got to rewatch those two.
And,
I'm super rusty on those two.
and here's another thing. Let's not forget the little unsung hero of the episode. My main man who saved
We got to
I
talk about
know.
Richie.
I know. I talked about that before. I was like, out of anybody there,
He was
is a 12-year-old. It
Damn,
literally acted more ethical.
than anybody in the fucking show thus far.
But
Yeah.
here's the other thing. Now, once again, if you look at that scene again with the black spots on fire, it does devour someone in the middle of the chaos, but it's
Yeah.
someone who's terrified. Everybody else is on go mode. That
Yeah.
survival instinct switch flipped, and everyone's like, oh no, time to figure out a way out of this shit. So he only could attack her because he was right there in the middle of the fire, but he's too focused on saving her.
Yeah, absolutely. He wasn't afraid. He was ready to die. He was ready to die for her.
Yes.
He was not scared. He was not afraid whatsoever. He accepted his death and demise. And when you see his body after, he's sitting there, which means that he was in that position when he died.
Right?
He
almost looked peaceful.
Oh yes, exactly. He sat there and he accepted that he was going to die in that moment, but he didn't care as long as she survived.
Yeah.
And
now I want to know her story after all this.
Now the theory is that she is the Richie, the one Richie Trashmouth, the one with the glasses who's always talking shit. The theory is that she's his mother. Because you see how she wears the thick glasses just like Richie did. And this would explain where Richie got his name from.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, that's good. That's real good.
That's good.
That's real good. That's real good. Give me a sec. Let me open up chat with Capricorns right now.
Right. Hey, a power refresh my memory real quick, because yours is always usually sharper than mine when it comes to the shit we've gone over. Did we do an episode about Lobo?
No, we have not done an episode of Lobo. We've talked about him momentarily. Yes. No, we have not talked about Lobo.
Copy that.
I feel like that is a 100% a character that we need to talk about, especially with the release of, the upcoming release of Supergirl, which we will be talking about not next week, but the week after. So please stay tuned for that, because that's really good. And then also stay tuned, jump over to Room Full of Blerds in a few minutes as well. In about 10-15 minutes, jump over to Room Full of Blerds. You'll see me, Triage, and maybe Jason M40. Depending on a few factors. Yeah. But yeah, so we shall see. We'll definitely do an episode on Lobo. I'm definitely want to do an episode on Lobo. Especially with Jason Momoa. First of all, let's point out Jason Momoa is playing, and next year he's not only playing Lobo, but also playing Blanca in the Street Fighter movie that's coming out, which I am iffy about, because every time they've tried to do a Street Fighter movie, it's been absolute. Like, imagine a 500-pound obese man who just ran on a treadmill for an hour, decided that he was going to eat Taco Bell, and then had to take a shit after. The shit that he took was whatever Street Fighter movie was made.
That's insane. That was such a wild.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yo, that was crazy.
I'm sorry. Like, okay, so I enjoyed the Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter film. I enjoyed it. But was it good and true to Street Fighter lore? And then the Chun-Li movie with Shorty that played Lana in, Smallville, that was hot garbage. That was hot garbage. That was like somebody took a shit in a bag and set it on fire and put it on your doorstep, and then you stepped in it to put the fire out.
Wow.
That was bad. That was bad. It was bad.
Well,
it was just bad.
We know who's done that
Shit
before.
references we're getting today are just insane.
God, but no, yes, but yeah, so yeah, we'll definitely do a Lobo episode. So, all right, so again, what do you guys see for this episode? So is it 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock for this episode?
9, I think.
9. Right, let me do a quick Google search. Quick Google search. Welcome to Derry. What time? Welcome to Derry. 9 o'clock Eastern on our side. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 6 o'clock Pacific Time. And then where is it at? All right, so 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock Pacific Time, and 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock MT Midwestern Time. I don't know what MT is. And then for the Atlantic, all y'all over there on the other side of the pond, 2 a.m. So yes, so in just in an hour, we're gonna be getting the reveal of the finale of this episode. What are your thoughts for this episode, guys?
It is gonna be a lot of blood, a fair amount of death. I'm not gonna lie. If there is something I would like to see, I would like to see a little bit more of the matern aspect. Like I said, the turtle is
more Native American side
repeatedly. But like, what is the actual turtle? Where is the good? Where the turtle acts through people just like Pennywise does, but it's like I need a little bit more of the turtle.
I need more turtle. Yes, I need more turtle, and I know that you're saying that because you're a Ninja Turtles fan, but yes, I need more turtle because the turtles are always a force of good. I've never seen a bad turtle.
We need to see more turtle.
Toka.
I mean, there's Toka, but and again, but Toka's not really bad. He was created and then used for bad.
Oh, so let's see. Yeah, no. The other thing I would also like to see a little bit more, especially with some of Stephen King stuff moving forward, is the shine. I want to see a little bit more of the shine being elaborated on
elaborated on and used.
Because there's some cats who apparently got the shine who were like whipped as shits.
Yeah, and like I said, you keep asking me about Doctor Sleep. I'm gonna watch The Shining tonight, so I can watch
The Shine.
Doctor
The Shine. Some like shine abilities are different. Some people have like telekinesis and move things with their mind.
And then some people start explosions and fires, like Firestarter.
Charlie McGee.
Yeah.
It's different. It can be different.
Yeah.
But I think it's a cosmic ability from the turtle.
Yes, absolutely. You ever think that maybe Charlie had, she was giving her powers to maybe, defeat it? I don't know. It was just a random idea. But with that being said, y'all, let's wrap this up. Let's give it a few minutes. Let's wrap this up. This has been a great episode. It's been really, really, really fun. You can catch me in Triage and maybe Jason N40 over on Room Full of Blerds. We will be dropping the link and on all of our social media, so please check that out. this has been awesome. This has been a super breakdown. You know, I'm Power Maximus. We're here with everyone's favorite demigod, Lord Triage, and the Darth Legacy himself, Jason M40. You guys, we enjoy you. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we will catch y'all next week for the finale episode of Welcome to Derry. Thank y'all. Love y'all. And as always, remember, fuck prep time.
Fuck prep time.
Fuck prep time.
Power Maximus drops the mic like Thor's hammer, boom, chasing M40, scheming plots in the writer's room. Lord Triage stitches stories, threads in the loom. Pop culture dissected, every panel consumed. Comics, anime, films on rewind. Deep dives, we leave no frame behind. It's a super breakdown, we're cracking the code. Heroes and villains, we lighten the load. From the pages to the screen, we take you inside. Super breakdown, it's one wild ride. X-ray the pixels, every Easter egg's exposed. Marvel the DC where the fandom explodes. From Akira to Gotham, the saga unfolds. We're the narrators of myths, the keepers of old. Anime battles, box office wars. We dig for the gems, open the doors. It's a super breakdown, we're cracking the code. Heroes and villains, we lighten the load. From the pages to the screen, we take you inside. Super breakdown, it's one wild ride. Room. Lord Triage stitches stories, threads in the loom. Pop culture dissected, every panel consumed. Comics, anime, films on rewind. Deep dives, we leave no frame behind. It's the super breakdown, we're cracking the code. Heroes and villains, we lighten the load. From the pages to the screen, we take you inside. Super breakdown, it's one wild ride. X-ray the pixels, every Easter egg's exposed. Marvel the DC where the fandom explodes. From Akira to Gotham, the saga unfolds. We're the narrators of myths, the keepers of old. Anime battles, box office wars. We dig for the gems, open the doors. It's a super breakdown, we're cracking the code. Heroes and villains, we lighten the load. From the pages to the screen, we take you inside. Super breakdown, it's one wild ride.